I'm back with episode 9 of winning a match of Turf War with every primary weapon in Splatoon 3. Before I even get to what I did last video, you might be wondering why the background is a little different right now. I didn't have the house to myself today, and I wanted to get this video recorded, so I'm at a family member's house. But last episode, I got Tri-Stringer, Hydra Splatling, and Splattershot Pro off the list, and that was not a fun episode to record. But I had like 30-some matches last night, and the last video I uploaded came from that session, quite early in that session. I think it was like the 4th match I had. So I've done a lot of Splatoon recently, but it's been a while since I've recorded the last episode in this series, so let's get episode 9 underway. Alright, we're back with the wheel. All 3 weapons are off. We'll spin and see what we get. I'm excited that Tri-Stringer and Hydra Splatling are off the list, because that's 2 weapons I didn't really want to play. It's gonna be Recycle Brella or Rapid Blaster. Alright, Recycle Brella. I don't really know how to feel about this, because I used Splat Brella in episode 4, and it was not fun. I don't see this going well, but I could be proven wrong. Alright, we're back in the game. Let's go to the weapon select screen. We'll go to the Brellas and we'll select Recycle Brella. I only have the Mark II kit with Toxic Mist and Triple Splashdown. You've seen me use Triple Splashdown, so I'll just show the primary and Toxic Mist. So Recycle Brella is actually quite a powerful weapon. You can see it does a maximum of 90 damage up close, but it does do 75 damage from relatively far away. But the thing is that its shield is paper thin. You'll see what I mean here. Yeah, as for Toxic Mist, it's far from the greatest sub out there. What it does is it slows enemies that are in it, as well as drains their ink tank, and that's it. It's not great. I don't see this going well, but let's see what the maps are right now. Eel Tail and Ink Blot. Alright, that took a while, but let's see how this goes. Alright, we're on Eel Tail, and our weapon composition is Carbon, Junior, and Arrow. They have Decav, 2 Splatter Shots, and Reflux. Oh, booyah for good luck. I'll need it, considering the weapon I'm using. But I do have Triple Splashdown at least, so that'll be helpful. That Booyah Bomb wasn't even meant for me, and I still got splatted by it. Nice. I took down that Reflux. I know this is a really good splatting weapon, but that's not what I'm going to try to go for here. I'm just going to try to get Turf. But doing that with this weapon, as well as Toxic Mist being my sub, is not going to be the easiest. I'll just try to be annoying with Toxic Mist placements, as well as keep myself alive. That was a bad splashdown, but I actually might have gotten an assist there on the decav, because I saw a lot of damage went to him, and then he went down. I don't have ink. This isn't good. I only have 400 points. This is not good. This is not an inking weapon at all. That should be another assist. Nope, we're backing up. And we got wiped out. Alright. Only a matter of time before something like that would happen. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. Did I really just get splatted when that should have been a trade? I'll see you when the next one starts. Alright, that didn't take too long, but I saw how quickly a match changed last time. This time I got Tri-Slosh, Sploosh, and Carbon, GooTuber, Arrow, Reflux, and T-Tech. No one's staying back here, so I will. Some of my teammates have already taken damage. Oh, we got a beacon on our team. Oh, right, with the Sploosh. Not a great splashdown. Big problem is just how niche this weapon is. If its shield wasn't so fragile, this thing might actually be decent. Alright, I got another Triple Splashdown ready. I couldn't even get a splat there. That's not good. That's the second time I've gotten clipped by the edge of a Booyah Bomb. In 2 matches. Nice, got one. And then I got killed by the GooTuber right after. Hopefully we did decently enough to where we won, but I have my doubts. Nope, I'll see you when the next one starts. Alright, that didn't take too long, but I feel like I haven't really done much in those last two matches, but I feel like we had it, but then they just took it right at the end. I paired with a Reflux, a Carbon, and an Aerospray. That's not bad, but they have Tri-Stringer, Arrow, Sploosh, and Tri-Slosh. And I'm not a Brella player. Like, you saw my performance with Splat Brella in episode 4. It wasn't pretty, and this isn't pretty either. Avoid the killer whale. And I got directed by an Inkjet. The specials are destroying me today. About now is when I wish I didn't have Toxic Mist as a sub-weapon, but oh well. You're kidding me. And I didn't even get a splat with triple splashdown. Wait. They have a beacon nearby. I see it on the map. No, I'm not letting you do that. Nice! Got two with triple splashdown. Nice! Thanks for helping me out there. I appreciate it. That should be done. That felt good. Still didn't feel great, but it felt good. Yeah, alright. 3 matches with Recycle Brella and I'm done. I'll take that. I didn't do particularly well in any of those matches, but still got the victory screen right there. And there I am on the left. I actually went positive there, I'll be. Anyways, let's go back to the wheel and see what the second weapon of today will be. Alright, we're back with the wheel. Recycle Brella is off. Spin and see what we get. I got a hard weapon, but it didn't take too long to get it. I was dreading this. After episode 2 with S-Blast taking 11 matches, and even though Rapid Blaster only took 1 match, I still went 0-4. I can't see this going any other way except poorly. I can't. But I have to use it. Alright, let's go to the weapon select screen. We'll go to the blasters and we'll select blaster. I've got 2 kits. I've got the regular kit with Auto Bomb and Big Bubbler, and the custom kit with Point Sensor and Triple Splashdown. I'm just going to use the custom kit. I know Point Sensor is a lot worse than Auto Bomb, but Triple Splashdown can actually get me some splats, where I won't with the primary. But Blaster actually can one-shot, so this should be better than the other blasters I've had to use, but I still don't see this going any way but poorly. That didn't take too long. Probably going to take more than 1 match with Blaster to get a win. And if it does take one match, it won't be a pretty match. What do we got? Nova, Arrow, and Flingza, I believe that is. They have Junior, Flingza, Carbon, and Arrow. What I can do is play around Legends. Their Aerospray is trying to snipe me with a Fizzy, but I was not going to let them. Are you kidding me? I couldn't even get the trade, and now they're just gonna go up and take all of back here. I know you're there. I'm not going there. Hold on. I have point sensor. Let me just point sensor you. I know you're there. You're kidding me. Hold on. I need to say something. Are you kidding me? Alright, they just... Nope, they couldn't even do that. Alright, finally that carbon roller's gone. About time. Gotcha. Gotcha. That carbon's trying to constantly do the same thing. Gotcha. Well, that wasn't even me. Nice! Got the carbon again! I think that's just a benefit of that carbon being way too aggressive and trying to do the same thing over and over again. I'm gonna stay back here and wait for them to inevitably try the same thing again, and it's not gonna work. Or it will work, and they're just gonna, yep, go right back up there. Alright. This way. Why? Please tell me my teammates got enough over there to where this won't be a lost match, and I'll see you when the next one starts. Alright. That carbon roller is gone, so I don't have to worry about that. Aerospray, Nova, and Tetras. Junior, Arrow, and 2 Flingzas. They're going back there. I'm going to stop them. Oh, they already went down. Alright. So that means my triple splashdown was pointless. Nice! That's good. Get out of the way of the missiles. Yeah, I figured they were going to go towards me with that. Man, nobody's gotten over there yet. I'm not going to, though. Screw it. I will. No one has. I might as well. Nope. they're getting back up there. I'm going this way. It's alright, they got taken care of. Alright, that wasn't too bad, actually. 2 matches with Blaster and I'm done. And they weren't the worst matches ever. I mean, that Carbon Roller was the definition of annoying in the first match, but I still went positive in that match, and I'm pretty sure I went positive in this match, too. I actually don't think I got splatted once. Yeah, I was right. I mean, I only got 1 splat, but that was actually a pretty cool splat for me nonetheless. That means Blaster's done, and I'm happy for that. Anyways, let's spin the wheel, see what our third and final weapon of the day will be. Alright, we're back with the wheel. Blaster's off. Let's spin it and see what we get. I've gotten 2 weapons that I wasn't fond of using, but they weren't the worst. Is that going to be Blobber or Big Swig? Big Swig. Alright, I haven't used Big Swig Roller just because the weapon itself is so weak, but it puts out a lot of paint. You need someone to do that, and I don't mind doing that. Anyways, let's go to the weapon select screen. We'll go to the rollers and we'll select Big Swig. There's 3 Big Swig kits, but I only have the Embers kit with Torpedo and Triple Splashdown. And you've seen me use both of those before, so it'll just be the primary. I got 3 Triple Splashdown weapons in this video. But Big Swig can do damage, but not a lot. Where it really comes in handy is with how much ink it puts on the field. This is nuts. So despite that I've never used Big Swig, this might be not bad. Alright, that didn't take long at all. Mini, Splattershot, and Tri-Slosh. They have Aerospray, N-Zap, Dapple Doolies, and Ink Brush. Try my hardest to play around ledges with this thing too. Alright, and I've got a Triple Splashdown ready, and I haven't even left our spawn. Are you kidding me? Nice! I was able to get the trade. That's good. Are you kidding me? I guess I should expect that. Big Swig does not fight well. Alright, nice. The Dapple player went down anyways. What I need to take advantage of is the vertical flick on this thing just having so much range. That's something more Big Swig players need to learn to do. I see an enemy going up there. I assume they're going to try to push our spawn this way. So I'm going to try to stay a little farther back. Nice, got the Dapples. I think that Dapples player was actually the one that was trying to get the splat. Anyways, nice. Got the Ink Brush with the Torpedo. Alright, that should be an assist. I'll take that. But of course the enemies are going to respawn there. I don't know if that'll be an assist or not. Alright, I gotta get paint. I also gotta make sure they're not getting too much down here. Are you kidding me? That Dapples player should have gone down, but they didn't. Whatever, I got a torpedo off just in time. Will that be enough? I think it will be. Nice. One and done with Big Swig. Kinda what I expected, considering the primary just puts out so much ink on the field. Definitely wasn't the quickest episode for me to record. Anyways, that'll do it for episode 9. 2 harder weapons that got done a lot quicker than I thought they would, and a relatively easier weapon. I'll see you when I upload the next video.